100 rated chess. But it's a welfare check. Escort the opposing king to the mental facility on e5, without hurting his wife or his son Edward. Absolutely impossible. We get a 100 rated guy from Canada. Since I cannot take his queen or his e-pawn, of course I should try to somehow discourage him from moving those pieces out. d4. Disalign pawn to e5, I mean that square is for the king, so not allowing anything else to land on it is also a good idea. d5. Let's open up the center. e4. d takes c4. Knight c3. My personal favorite black Mardima gambit. Bishop g4. That blunders a bishop. Let's not take too much materials though, I don't want an early resignation. Queen takes d4. Knight takes e4. This is not the e-pawn, it is actually the d-pawn that got off track. Queen takes b4 check. c3. Queen a5. Aha! That blunders queen c8 checkmate in one, but unfortunately the challenge isn't done yet. Bishop c4 instead. I'll sack this bishop to bring his king out. Queen a4. Bishop takes f7 check. King takes f7. Knight g5 check. Absolutely perfect, he cannot move his king back due to the same queen c8 checkmate in one. I only had to sack a bishop to lure his king all the way to the 6th rank. Never mind. That blunders both the queen and the king at the same time, but I cannot do any of those things. Knight back to e4. Knight f6. Queen c8 check. I have to physically prevent his king from ever moving back again. King f7 is forced. Knight g5 can force king g6, but that square is actually quite far from e5. Knight takes f6 instead. Who knows? Maybe he'll take with king. Exactly. Alright, now I have to somehow provoke his king to go to e5, and the best way to do that is definitely to sacrifice a piece on that square. Knight f3. The knight is definitely the best choice. Queen e4 check. Bishop e3. g5. Okay, but now if knight e5 his queen can also take. Knight takes g5 instead. I'll invite his queen in to distract her away from e5. Or he can blunder the queen again. Knight back. It's alright, it's actually not that bad. We obviously know he's definitely gonna move his queen again soon enough. This guy is one of those queen specialized players. Queen c2. Yes. Knight e5. Alright, now you take that knight and I get a mission accomplished. Let's go, it is literally the most obvious thing to do on the board. No. Castle. It's fine, you can still do it now. Let's go. Are you serious? Queen e8. Brilliant move by the way. The idea is queen f7 check, physically forcing king takes e5. Even Stockfish knows about my challenge. The best move right here is just to take the knight before I can force him to. Why is he thinking for so long? Thank you. Okay, but unfortunately my opponent doesn't have a lot of time left. My opponent's time runs out before the checkmate. Mission accomplished.